Pokemon trials are a staple in the Alola region as a test of character for each island challenger. Over time, the trials have been known to shift through the hands of trial captains and change methods of how to complete the trial. What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy, Chaos here, and I want to cover one particular trial that was mentioned in the Alolan storyline as a formal trial site. So hit that like button and subscribe, and sit back and relax as we determine what this trial might have entailed. In the storyline of the Alola games, the chief of the Seafolk village references Exeggutor Island as a former trial site. The island is a relatively small piece of land just off the coast of Pony Island and serves as a resting place for the Sun or Moon Flute, depending on which game you're playing. I note that the Sun and Moon Flute are here because they're stored in a pedestal similar to the Z Crystal pedestals, which are part of some of the trials in Alola, when the trial captain chooses to store their Z Crystals there. The ancient trial begins once you step foot on Exeggutor Island, which you can only reach after proving yourself to the trial captain in a battle, or as you may know him, the chief of Seafolk Village. Since it is determined that the chief of the village is the strongest trainer, they are charged with the protection of the village and of the trial. Exeggutor Island looks the same as it would as we now recognize it, with 3 Alolan Exeggutors shaking on the base level. Like we have experienced throughout the games, the Exeggutors are being plagued by pincers, which must be defeated in order to save the tree-like Pokemon. The Exeggutors will thank you for helping them by providing you with access to the upper section of the island by climbing on their trunks. On the upper level stands a pedestal, but it looks something bigger than a Z Crystal pedestal. And upon further inspection, you realize that the pedestal is holding a map, pointing towards your next destination, as this trial is a scavenger hunt. You take the map and make your way back down to the trial captain for help understanding the task at hand. The trial captain explains that this trial is unlike any other trial in Alola, and is the most difficult since it is your final test before battling the kahuna of the island, and as you begin your journey to what is now the Pokemon League. The trial is a test of implementing all you have achieved so far on your journey as tools to be used to reveal what is hidden in the pedestal on Exeggutor Island. You are also able to catch Pokemon on this trial since you will be journeying off the island. The captain remarks that this map seems to point to the mountain near Hau'oli City, and you are on your way. You are required to journey back to Hau'oli City, where you are greeted by the Pokemon Professor, who instructs you that there might be an entrance to the mountain on the beach, but it is most likely hidden by rocks due to not being used for quite some time. You are required to use your ride Pokemon Tauros to break the rocks and make your way through 10 Carat Hill, which also requires Machamp to pass strength boulders. Once you reach the deepest area, your eyes will focus on a pedestal on the top of the mountain, and you hear one of the Exeggutors cry that you had saved back from Exeggutor Island. They appear and offer you the help to climb its trunk to reach the destination of the pedestal, which holds Flyinium Z. You collect the Z Crystal and return to Exeggutor Island. Once back on Exeggutor Island, you are required to place the Z Crystal in a slot on the pedestal. Doing so opens up another section of the pedestal, revealing another map for you to follow. The trial captain will remark that this map seems to be pointing to the desert near Route 13, which we know as the Haina Desert. To make it through this part of the trial, you must talk to the locals and find the one who will tell you the way through the desert. This will give you the knowledge of how to reach your second prize, Psychinium Z. After obtaining the Z Crystal, you return to the shrine on Exeggutor Island. Once again, you must place the Z Crystal you obtained in the pedestal, and you unlock the item you've been after, another treasure map. The captain will be surprised that it seems to be pointing to the summit of Mount Lanikila. The captain assures you that you will be able to pass the trial barricade that blocks off this dangerous mountain from locals and other island challengers who are not quite equipped for the challenge. Upon reaching the blockade, they will tell you that you are not allowed to enter, but will ultimately allow you access once you tell them you have defeated the Seafolk Village chief. The pathway looks dangerous ahead, but you hear a cry when another Exeggutor appears to lend you their trunk to scale the mountain. Reaching the top allows you to access the cave that you must traverse to find your final Z Crystal, Icinium Z, which we must then return to the pedestal on Exeggutor Island. Placing the Z Crystal on the pedestal unlocks the final item from the pedestal, another map, this time pointing to the ancient pony path. There being nothing else on the pedestal, the captain tells you to keep the Z crystals you have collected on your journey and to put them to good use, and he sends you on your way to the vast Pony Canyon. At the beginning of what looks like a long path to travel, you hear a cry, and all 3 Exeggutors appear to lend you a hand. They create a bridge that allows you direct access to the area you are heading to, the Dragon's Den. There's nothing remarkable about the den besides a pedestal in the middle of the cave holding a Dragonium Z. You take the Z crystal out of the pedestal, and out of nowhere you are attacked by a large totem Kommo-o. Kommo-o can be pretty easily defeated since you've just obtained 3 Z moves that are super effective on it. Otherwise, this battle is pretty much the same as it would be in the games, and it's just implemented here in the Exeggutor Island section of the challenge. After defeating Kommo-o, you have completed the trial and will head back to Seafolk Village with the help of the Exeggutors. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my take on what the Exeggutor trial could be. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed to support this channel and for future videos coming out. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Chaos, signing off. Stay safe, and as always, put it up.